What's going on, YouTube? It has been 10 months since I started investing $5 a day into the market. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over how my portfolio has performed over the last 30 days. And then I'll also be going over how my portfolio has performed since the beginning of the year. Now, before I get started, please like and subscribe and help get this video at least 250 likes. As a small content creator, that would mean the world to me. Since I started investing $5 a day at the beginning of the year, the market has been on fire, with many individual companies continuing to hit all-time highs. I initially started investing the $5 a day just to see how making small contributions could grow over the course of a 52-week period, and also to illustrate to you how easy it is for anyone to invest in the stock market. And now that it's been 10 months since I started this investment challenge, I'm now going to shift the focus of this portfolio. Instead of it being a 52-week investment challenge, it is now going to be a small portfolio challenge where I invest in multiple positions in order to grow my account over time. So make sure you stick around for the entire video so we can make sure that we have a plan in place so we can get this bag together. Because the market has seen tremendous movement to the upside this year, and if you're not invested in the market, then you're missing out on an opportunity to start building wealth. I know that investing $5 a day into the market will not make you rich, but it's a start, right? I know that that is not the way that we get to the bag, but I can tell you that if you think that you can sit on the sidelines and keep your money in a savings account, then you're doing yourself a disservice. I can guarantee you that you will not be able to build the kind of wealth that you desire and that you deserve by simply leaving that money in a savings account. You cannot save your way to wealth. And we know that the market is an investment option that has an extremely low barrier to entry. I mean, what other investment vehicles are available that average a rate of return of 8 to 12% with as little as $5 invested? Not many, right? If you've watched any of my previous videos regarding this investment challenge, then you know that the index fund that I'm investing in is VOO. Now, VOO tracks the S&P 500 index, and as of today, it is up over 22% year to date. Now, this index fund has seen some minor pullbacks over the course of the year, but every single time that it has pulled back, it has rebounded nicely and hit another all-time high. Now, before jumping into my portfolio, I just wanted to mention that I am investing $5 a day or $100 a month as part of this investment challenge. There are 252 investment days every single year, but for the purposes of this challenge, I wanted to go with a nice round number, which was $100. And the market is only open Monday through Friday, and it is closed on major US holidays. I also want to point out that I'm using Webull for this challenge. If you're interested in checking out Webull, I'll leave a link down in the description below. All right, let's jump in and take a look at my portfolio. As you can see on my screen here, that I have been very consistent with investing in VOO. I have been consistent with investing the $5 every single day. And one of the things that really helped me out is I put this on autopilot. I went into my Webull app and I scheduled it to purchase the $5 every single day. So now the only thing that I'm doing is I'm just putting the money in every week or two. I'm putting in, $50 or $100, and I just let Webull do its thing and it makes its purchases. And to be completely honest with you, I have not taken a look at my portfolio since I gave the last update because I want to give these updates to you live. So if you take a look at the screen here, you will see that my account has increased by $44.63 over the past month. And as I scroll down, you'll see that I have made my $5 purchases of VOO at varying price points. The latest price point that I purchased at was $50.21. And as I continue to scroll down the screen, you'll see different prices that I purchased this position at, which can ultimately skew the long-term value of your account whenever you are averaging in at a higher price. But one of the things that we have to remember is that we are investing for the long term. So there will be instances where we are averaging in as the price climbs, and we'll also be averaging in as the price pulls back. All right, so now let's take a look at how this portfolio has performed since the beginning of the year. Now, as you can see, my portfolio is up $146.28 year to date. Now, in my previous videos, I did show a graph that compared my portfolio versus the S&P 500 index. Now, I have started investing in an additional index fund that I will cover on a later video, which does not allow me to go in and actually give an accurate description of how my portfolio is trending because it is including that index fund as well. So on this screen, you see my position for VOO, and you'll notice that for the year, it is showing plus $139.66, which shows a 12.81% return. So one of the things that I want to make sure that I point out with regards to the rate of return is it is using the open P&L. So whenever I click on that tab, it says the open P&L is the profit or loss of your open position at the current market price. As the market price of your position changes, your open P&L will change. So this return is different than the money weighted rate of return that Webull uses for its P&L on the P&L tab. And this return is likely more accurate to how my portfolio has performed year to date. Now, keep in mind, even though the S&P 500 is up over 22% on the year, we are only investing $5 a day. And lately we have been buying this position at or near all-time highs, which is ultimately skewing our average price. So if you take a look at the screen here, you see that we have an average price of $487.45, and we have a total cost of $1,090, and we have a market value of $1,229.71. So with regards to my portfolio's performance, I'm happy where it's at today with such small contributions. It's continuing to grow. And as I continue to build out this portfolio with additional ETFs, I have no doubt that we are going to continue to build this out and get to the bag. Guys, we are on our way to start building wealth. And if you haven't started investing yet, there's still plenty of time for you to jump in to get started. I want you to continue to invest with me so we can grow this portfolio from where it stands at around $1,200 right now to our next milestone, which will be $5,000. And then we'll just continue to build this, and each milestone will be set out in $5,000 increments. And that is the strategy that I am employing for this. So we're moving away from a 52-week $5 investment challenge, and now we're focusing on building out our small portfolios over a long period of time. And remember, guys, this is not the only way that you can invest in the market. There are plenty of other strategies that you can employ in order to build wealth. But one thing that I want you to do is make long-term investing a cornerstone of your strategy. So while you're out there investing in other opportunities in the stock market or outside of the market, just make sure that you're continuing to invest in building out your long-term portfolio. All right, guys, remember to like and subscribe. And if you like this type of content, make sure you stick around for the next video.